Do you ever feel stressed at work? Do you wake up with a feeling of botanical inferiority? And sometimes you just want to run away and hide in the garden? You may want to ask Mr. Maple if More Maples is right for you. Mr. Maple does over 1,500 different varieties of Japanese maples, and they ship directly to your doorstep. Each Tuesday and Thursday, they release 20 new trees at 10 a.m. There's a lot of great things happening on MrMaple.com. So check with MrMaple.com today to see if More Maples is the solution for you. Side effects may include the envy of your neighborhood, advanced relaxation, happiness, smiling, photographs, increased horticultural spending, and marital conflicts.
Welcome to Mr. Maple News. Today we have stunning breaking news. It's coming in. Mr. Maple offers 10 new plants every Tuesday and 10 new plants every Thursday. A total of 20 plants for 10 at 10. We're going to go out live to our field agent, Brian. Brian, can you hear me?
Hey, thanks, Sean. Today I'm out here at MrMaple.com at this amazing nursery today, and we do have some breaking news. I just got news that it's going to be 20 trees actually on Tuesday and Thursday, so that's fake news, Sean. Coming to you live right now. This is 20 trees on Tuesday and Thursday. Can you believe that? All these amazing Japanese maples that you see here come available online at MrMaple.com, so make sure you sign up and subscribe and get that email sent to you to let you know when these trees are coming available. All right, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Brian. Stunning news out there. Now returning to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
Yo, what up, Maple family out there?
Howdy, y'all, and welcome to one of our Mr. Maple Lives. Y'all, we're giving away a tree today, a Japanese maple 1 gallon. We're giving away an eye candy. More details on that to come here in just a little bit. Y'all, we appreciate everyone here in the live chat, everyone who comes in, gets involved. We've been getting more and more people getting involved in this live chat, which is awesome. And there's a chance that today, on today's live stream, we break 40,000 followers. We're literally at 2 away from 40,000 followers here on the Mr. Maple Show. Big, huge. That may happen today in the live. We'll have to try to find a way to keep track of that and see if that happens. So cool, so exciting. So big announcement there. But we got some cool trees coming that are hitting the Whammy right now. Check that out. Some of those include fairy hair and high graft lily pad. So you might want to jump over there and check that out right now. Some amazing stuff happening on this Whammy. But we're going to be talking about some of those trees that are listing today. And we'll give you some hints on some of the things listing on Saturday and Sunday. And some hints, we'll probably tell you some of the cultivars that are listing. Not everything, but some of the trees getting listed Saturday and Sunday on MrMaple.com. Some huge things coming to Mr. Maple. We've got our open house coming up April 11th here at Mr. Maple. Now, if y'all, any of y'all are new to our live stream, We're MrMaple.com, a family mail order business. We ship directly to your door, and we do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples. So when we have these open houses, you can come shop all the trees at the upper part of the nursery, and we've got 1 gallons, 3 gallons, 6 gallons, 5 gallons, 7 gallons of a lot of different varieties. More varieties than you'll find anywhere else in the United States. Sometimes you may find more varieties of Japanese maples than you've seen ever before in one greenhouse, because our greenhouses are packed with lots of awesome trees. Guys, it's a fun time, and I'm here in the live stream this morning with my man Corbin.
What up, what up? Hey guys, it's Corbin here. I just posted the link that you guys should share if you're trying to get into the giveaway today. If we could just get somebody to pin that in the comment section whenever they get a chance, it'll be at the top of the chat. But yeah, I'm seeing some people that I haven't seen before. It looks like Ross Waldberg 3211 is a first timer here on the Mr. Maple Show live stream. So what's up to them? I see some familiar faces like always. Y'all know who you are. People showing up to watch all the videos every single day. We got Tim's YouTube going
Sorry,
up on the
I was trying to pull up so I can watch to see if we get to 40,000 subscribers, y'all. It's a big deal. I'm super excited about that.
It's not a, if we hit it, bro, it's when we hit it. You know what I'm saying, Tim? We're probably already at 40K this morning, man. It's super exciting to watch the channel grow, to hang out with some people up in this piece. Looks like we got some past giveaway winners, Aquaholic Fish up in here. We got John Kitts, and all those awesome people out there. Dude, it is almost springtime. I can feel it in the air, man. The trees are waking up. It is exciting. And you know what? One of the best things to do during the springtime, other than gardening, come on down to the Mr. Maple open house, April 11th, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be a fantastic time. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on. Maybe a couple secrets that we're going to, drop some information on later in the year, Oh wow, Tim's letting me know we just hit 40K.
Guys,
man.
we just hit 40K.
We are at 40K, so
40K on the subscribers. Thank y'all. Y'all are awesome. And guys, today you can win this eye candy Japanese maple. We got to be in the continental United States to win it. But we got some amazing people all around the United States and all around the world. We have people from Europe, from Asia, from all over who join in our lives and enjoy watching our videos on Japanese maple. So we thank y'all so much. 40K subscribers, guys. Woohoo!
Oh yeah, that's a big woohoo moment right there. Woohoo! We just hit 40K. Yeah, man, it's interesting to see the reach of the Mr. Maple Show. I remember something that was kind of funny to me is in this world of AI, I saw a video pop up on our YouTube feed, and somebody had taken our video off of YouTube and then run it through AI and had translated it to Russian.
Oh man, that's crazy.
It was my voice, and it sounded like if I was Russian. Like it had my inflection and everything. It was a little strange, but cool at the same time. But yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Well, our goal here at Mr. Maple is to try to put out as much content and information for Japanese maples and rare plants. Because when we were starting out, it was very difficult to get a hold of this information. You had to be at these places in person to find out a lot of this information. And you were calling up other nurseries and saying, hey, do you know where this tree was introduced? You were digging through every single book that you could to try to learn about the history and why this tree was selected, and learn its characteristics. And, we like to get that information out there and make it available for you easily, and not only make the information available, but make those trees easier and easier for you to get available. And we do that all the time through our 10 at 10s, where we're releasing 20 trees on Tuesday and 20 trees on Thursday at 10 a.m. And then this weekend with the Whammy, we're dropping 35 other trees that weren't listed. Then we do that limited release on the hour, every hour from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Guys, we're bringing it for you, making it interesting so you can find rare plants easier than ever before.
Yeah, man, it's a good time. Man, what else? What else do we want to talk about today, Tim? I guess we got some other plants we could talk about on the weekly whammy, man.
Yeah, I mean, on this whammy, we've got Herbsfure. There's some Herbsfure. Herbsfure is a Circinatum hybrid. It's not always listed that. Sometimes it's listed as a palmatum, but it is a Circinatum hybrid from Germany. It means fall fire is what the name translates as, which is autumn fire, fall fire. That's what it would simply translate as. Some people said that it would be Herbsfure would translate as fall leader, but that would be Herbsführer rather than Herbsfure. Leader and fire are very close in the German language. But Herbsfure is one of the first trees in the fall to hit fall color. It's vigorous, and the fall color is pretty awesome. It's a bright orange-red. For a Circinatum hybrid, this one has a lot of vigor, but it also has a lot of ability to be able to handle and have leaves that look good late in the season, which I think is important for many of the Circinatum hybrids because not all of them can do that. Here in Western North Carolina, that one thrives, does well, makes a larger tree. We've got one, as soon as you walk into the garden, my parents' garden on the left, right there, you're often looking at the Macawi Atabusa directly in front of you. But on the left, one of the taller trees right there is a big Herbsfure. And when that thing hits fall color, it grabs your attention. Even though it's not planted as a focal point, as soon as that thing's in fall color, it's awesome.
Yeah, man, fall time is definitely one of my favorite times of the year. It's a fantastic changing of the seasons. Springtime, too, is also one of my favorite times. I was about to say, and wintertime, too. Right now is definitely, I might say, second favorite time of the maple year because right now it's time to plant some Japanese maples if it's starting to warm up around you. If your trees are still dormant, it's a great time to get them put in the ground, get them insulated by that ground, and give them the best chance to give you a great spring, summer, and fall time, guys.
Well, it's going down the list and looking, it appears that we've already sold out of Akakawa Hime. And yeah, guys, there's a bunch of awesome plans right now. Johnson's Ice Drops, that's a selection by Joel Johnson. Joel Johnson is our manager at, that's a selection named after our manager at our Buchholz farm. It's got a Higashiyama-like variegation, and he'd go visit one of his friends, and they'd always say that he would, they'd go grab a drink and enjoy, sitting around talking about plants and just dropping the ice in the bucket, dropping the ice in the cooler. Lily Pad, that is a flat-top Makawa selection, but these are high grafted. So many of y'all saw some of those Yukiyamas, snow kittens that were grafted high. This is a similar style grafted lily pad, which is different than many of the time low grafted lily pads we offered before. Gives you something a little bit different in that Makawa garden with one that's a little bit high grafted. We got Ojishi, and Ojishi is the male lion. Some good size plants of this right now in those Welsh pots. Guys, Chica, that plant is amazing.
It is, man. That's an awesome one. I was seeing a pretty nice size 1 gallon specimen, or maybe a 2 gallon that was from the stock house that I was like, man, that'd be nice to have in the garden for sure. I think we might be putting it somewhere on the hill or something like that of the sort. Beautiful tree. Yeah, dude, there's so much stuff going on right now. I heard that Scott Trees might be coming to the Maple Nursery pretty soon, which is exciting, man, to pick up some trees. So, guys, remember, if you got some trees on hold, you're trying to get them picked up, you can schedule an appointment with the office to come pick them up in person, or, we can ship them out whenever you're ready to get them in the ground at your house. It's a great opportunity right now if you don't have at least like a foot of snow, around your house right now.
So Chica, that is a weeping selection from the Kojimas in Japan. The Kojimas are good friends of ours. They interned grafting at Brian Upchurch's Highland Creek Nursery They came visited our place. We later bought Highland Creek Nursery and then went and visited them there in Japan. Chika is named after Chikako Kojima, and this is a weeping selection that was at a temple in her hometown. So this is also a Japanese maple from a temple in Japan. There's a lot of Japanese maples from these temples in Japan, like Nakakomoto Weeping, Chika, Kaga Kujaku, Rikuzen Shidari.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many Japanese maples, I guess they find something awesome, and then they're like, this needs to be at a temple. And then they plant at a temple, and then people are like, man, that's awesome, let's graft it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think of a lot of trees can be like kind of that symbolic for, the religious kind of thing, because, we have that tree that's a yellow spruce where you have like that Hanida or whatever it is, where it was a genetic mutation and it was this giant tree that's a spiritual location for like all the Native Americans and that sort of thing. And, you find nice trees at temples, you find like these, it's just an awesome thing because, people can appreciate the beauty of, the natural thing that exists out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, you think about these mutations that happen on brooms, and we've got Bob McCafferty calling them blessings because they are blessings from God. And definitely something cool to appreciate nature like that. Guys, English lace. I was talking to the guy Jerry Childs, who introduced this just 2 days ago from Quilcene, Washington. Vigorous. He's like, man, more people need to be grown. I'm like, yeah, they do. I'm promoting it as much as I can because it's one of the fastest growing red lace leaves. It grows upwards at first, especially if you stake it, and then sort of cascades down and fills out there. We got a full cultivar breakdown on the Mr. Maple Show about that. But right now, English lace, guys, we got some XL 1 gallons right now. So some really good size 1 gallons of those English laces on this Whammy. Hime Sojo, I got some XLs on that as well. So grab those as quickly as you can because, some of these trees really need to be more in production, like Hime Sojo, but we haven't got it up in production in a minute.
Yeah, those Hime Shojos are really nice, really well-developed trees in a 1 gallon. That's just one of my favorite kind of dwarf witch's brooms. I was really drawn to them. I think we did like a comparison of the Hime Shoujo, Rhode Island Red, and I can't remember the last one. But we did a little comparison out in Oregon there. And the beauty of these trees is just that diversity in the leaf shape and that Hime Shoujo, the shape of it, super beautiful. It's one you're going to want to pick up for sure.
So we're going to share that Whammy link, right?
Yes, I'm sharing it. If you want to pin it in the comment section in the chat, if you go to the stream, I've been sending it, but we can pin it to the top of the chat.
Don't know how to do that.
All right. Well, if you want to put it on the YouTube live stream, I will go ahead and figure that out.
Guys, right now we're giving away a free eye candy Japanese maple for promoting our Whammy. Now, eye candy is a selection by Talon Buchholz. It's leaves out in the spring with some amazing pink colors. It's basically his chance seedling from Alpenwise that is more intense and more. I mean, it's just awesome. It's a slower grower, typically 6 to 8 foot in 10 years, about 6 to 8 foot wide. It is beautiful. It's heat tolerant. It's durable. But when that pink in the spring is amazing, and it holds it fairly well throughout the season. All Higashiyama styles don't put that variegation on the new growth during the summer, but eye candy is pretty spectacular. We don't have we've got some people entered, but not nearly as much as we have a lot of times. So get those entries in because it's a chance for you to win a free Japanese maple. You got to be in the continental United States to win it, and we will ship it directly to your door. The way you're entered to win is to share the link that Corbin just pinned it.
Yes.
In it's our
in the chat.
In the live chat.
Yes, if you look at the chat at the top, you'll see that link.
So grab that link, share it on social media, come back, let us know where you shared it, and put hashtag Whammy, and you're entered to win this free free eye candy Japanese maple. Awesome thing. Whenever we go live, we try to give away free plants. We give away free plants all the time. And so there's some people who've won multiple times because it's not like you're winning the lottery here. You're trying to win the lottery. You're trying to win out of, a group of people that do this all the time. And we're not talking millions. We're talking like chances like 1 in 80, 1 in 60, 1 in 100. So get those entries in, a high likelihood that you could win this free Japanese maple just by sharing our link on social media and coming back here and let us know where you shared it. Make sure to let us know where you shared it so we know you actually shared it.
We know if you actually shared it or not.
Yeah, feel free to share it in the Japanese Maple fans page, the group Japanese Maples on Facebook, MrMaple.com friends. Share it everywhere you can. Share it on whatever social media platform kids are using these days.
Man, I see some people shouting out some plants in the chat right now. Venus, great blooms on that one. Big giant blooms. Yes, exactly. And then also Wu Yinins, man. We just got a $2 super chat, it looks like, man, from Jason Favreau, I guess. He said, where can I find a hot blonde in Switzerland? So
hot blonde in Switzerland. I know that they're going to be coming around quite a bit, but I would first check and see with some of the people in Holland if they can ship to you. I know Esfeld has it. I knew Dick Vandermatt had it as well before. Check with those guys. And Alex Chateau of Chateau Nursery. All those people, I believe, have it in Europe. And they may be able to. Dick's passed away, but I know someone's bought his nursery since. All those people have it, and I know that they might be able to get you a graft because I believe they ship through most of Europe.
And so Sean and I, we were discussing Wu Yinins because that's on there, the chocolate maple, a beautiful like spring brown color that's going to pop out. And we were like sitting there. Sean's like, yeah, we were trying to figure out something about it. And he was like, how do you spell that, man? And I was like, Wuyuan. Yeah, and it just kept going on, but I was like, we would miss one letter and again and again. And I was like, man, is that really that hard of a word to spell? I think neither one of us had a cup of coffee just yet this morning.
I wasn't in the room.
Yeah, you weren't. Yeah, Tim would have known, man. He would have got on there and typed that out for us. But
I was down actually grafting some hot blondes. It's been a minute since we've done a lot of production here at Mr. Maple, and this year we have a bunch of rootstocks. One from when we purchased spruce and maple not long ago. I have a bunch of their rootstocks here, and we had some other rootstocks from around, and so we're trying to knock out some numbers on things like Mila, Heat Wave, Hot Blonde, some of the big items here that I want to make sure I get in numbers. While Buckholz is doing most of our production, they're focused on diversity of varieties and then hitting up the things that we prioritize. I'm trying to hit some of those items again that we prioritize here and get them grafted. And yeah, I was down there grafting some hot blondes. And thanks for that super chat earlier, by the way, too. We really appreciate it. Yeah, check with Esfeld Nursery, Cor Van Gelderen, or Alex Chateau of Chateau Nursery. I think both of those might be able to get you one of those. I really appreciate you jumping in there, and we really appreciate our international viewers because, our goal is to get information out there. And a lot of this information on these cultivars isn't out there like it should be. And we're promoting and trying to get as much information out there so you can understand what makes these trees different, what makes these trees stand out, why these trees were selected. And there's some trees that we have passed on production because they don't stand out from the crowd. And we've got 1,500 different varieties of Japanese maples here at Mr. Maple. And we've already at Buckholz this year have got almost 1,000 cultivars grafted of Japanese maples. We're gonna by the end of this grafting season, we're gonna have over 100,000 grafts. That includes conifers too, but we're gonna have over 100,000 grafts we did this last year at Buckholz Nursery with over 1,000 cultivars of Japanese maples at the farm. That's insane.
That's straight up lunacy, man. I mean, that's so many Japanese maples, man, and like. The beauty of it is there's more, man. It's like the more and more we find like these beautiful trees, like there's just new ones that come into production, dude. And it's just, you sit there and wonder how far can this go, man? And then somebody takes it further than you even thought that they could take it. So super cool. What you looking for, man?
You see that box around that's got those magazines in it? I'm going to talk about this for a second too, because I'm getting texts right now like crazy about Matt and I being on the cover of right here, Nursery Management Magazine. You can go to nurserymag.com and pull up the digital version of this and read this article. But this is basically about Matt and I running Mr. Maple and now getting Buckholtz Nursery in Oregon, and how we've kind of got our finger on the pulse of what people want with Japanese maples and conifers, and now we're bringing that to people wholesale to garden centers across the country, not just through our mail order. So something really cool, fun read. I'm getting a lot of texts right now from other nurserymen who are like, man, I just saw you on the cover of Nursery Management Magazine. I'm like, yeah, I can't believe we made the article. I can't even believe even more that we made it as the cover. That's a real blessing right there. But check out that article, something kind of fun. We love it when we get word of mouth like this because, I mean, that's the best way to get advertising. And that's one of the reasons why we're giving away this eye candy by you sharing our Whammy link. It's telling other people about us, telling them, hey, these people got some cool plants right now. Our Whammies are items that are in more limited numbers than a 10 at 10, but not one or two like our limited release. And so it's just a fun way for us to bring you more plants because, I mean, that's always the problem with nurseries is we say, well, that's not a big enough set to sell. That's not how we operate here. We operate in the fact that we know people want many of these cool rare plants, and if it's one, we can sell it. If it's 5, we can sell it. And if it's a huge set, that makes a 10 at 10. So that's our goal here at Mr. Maple. How many people got purple curls on this past 10 at 10? Huge set. I mean, that's what we're working for, is trying to bring you big sets of the rare plants that you want.
Yeah, man, that is the beauty of it, man. Is like all these trees that, you know, whenever I first started working here, dude, it was just like people literally banging at the fence, you know, shaking the fence, trying to get in because, you know, there's a chance to get something, you know, that dropped a couple days ago, and it, you know, it stayed on the website for a long time. And I think that's awesome, man. It's like you're just putting out all these awesome trees out there to people that, you know, they can enjoy these things that might have slipped through the cracks at a different nursery, you know. So
guys, check out the items on this Whammy. You know, we talked about Ojishi. It's already sold out since. Fairy hair right now, 1 gallons. These come in from our Buckholtz farm. Guys, amazing rare plant. Needs good drainage. Number one problem with fairy hair is overwatering. It's got small leaves. Doesn't need a lot of water. Going down this list, we went down Nanyat. Grab a hold of a Nanyat. It may be a minute if you're going to try to get a Nanyat later. That's essentially a more shrub-like Shishigashira type that has green bark in the winter and yellow fall color. Selection by Baltzer Nursery, who introduced Alpenwise, named after his wife Nancy. Nanyat is meaning like Nancy's Yatsubusa. That is a cool plant. And I was just talking to my manager at my farm in Oregon, and they only had 10 of these in gallons. So, I mean, it's going to be a minute till we get this back up in production and have that tree available again. Grab you a Nanyat while you can. Winter Flame, a really nice coral bark. Great thing to pair out there with that Nanyat because that green bark will pair really well with the red. Winter Flame, more dense, compact, broom-like form of a coral bark. Red Wing is an Acer Shirosaurum that gets these red seeds to it that really show off really well. And Royalty, check out that fall color. Fall color on Royalty is outrageous. Just yellows and oranges all at the same time. It leaves out as a burgundy type color. And it's crazy how that orange color can just draw you in the fall. Underrated tree. And to be honest with you, until I saw it in fall color, that's when it became, it was like that aha moment, like, okay, like this is an amazing plant. Chocolate maple, rare species maple, you don't find very frequently. Offering it, we like to offer not just the cultivars, but these rare species maples that the chocolate maple gets its name because it leaves out kind of chocolatey. It has a leaf shape almost like a hot blonde. It's a cool thing to put out there in the garden near a hot blonde. And it's in-section palmata, just like the Japonicums, Shirosaurimums. Super, super rare. I remember when I went to the National Arboretum and tried to get Acer Wuyuanense cuttings. The National Arboretum was under a contract with China that they could not release cuttings off of their Acer Willionettes. And so I had to go to the Morris Arboretum that either, wasn't paying attention to that contract or just, didn't have the same contract obligations that the National Arboretum had. And was able to get cuttings off of this and get this tree into the trade. This tree wasn't in the trade before then. And then I got some to the J.C. Rowson Arboretum, and then it's been able to get around a little bit more and more. It wasn't available in the United States before that. So it's cool to be able to offer some of these cool rare plants like that and then be able to continue to graft them and produce them and make them available so you can have them out there in your garden.
Hey, we just got another super chat from the Maple Hero. He said, "Can't wait for open house!" Exclamation mark. I mean, open house is that epic, man. You got people screaming it from the rooftops, man. It is a great time. It is just always so interesting to see what people find because it's like, I'm not always in the greenhouse, but I walk through there whenever I'm trying to pull the plants for the 10 at 10 or helping Brian, do the holds pull or working with some of the crew to get the trees off the truck. But sometimes there's trees in there that I've probably walked past 100 times, but that customer, man, who is looking for a tree in the garden, they find that tree and it like calls them or something like that, and they pick that up, and then Tim goes, "Who in the world brought that thing up here?" or "Who left that up here?" He's like, man, but most of the time, customer walks away happy, and it's just an awesome experience because it's kind of like that Harry Potter scene. They got the wands, man. The wizard doesn't choose the wand, man. It's like the
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, Tim isn't a Potterhead. He doesn't know his Harry Potter house. But you people out there, you know what I'm talking about, man. The wand chooses the wizard, man. That's how the tree is. But yeah,
different generations.
Yeah, exactly, man. I'm like one of the Mazumers or that Gen Z. But yeah, thanks for the super chat, guys. I think we might have had like a record for 2 super chats in the live stream. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
That's kind of crazy.
But that's awesome. Most of the time we're trying to look at the chat, but if you do drop a super chat, that's going to pick up our attention. I feel obligated to shout you out for that. So,
Sean, I'm going to give him 3 more minutes, so we'll do it at 9:32. Guys, if you're not entered to win this eye candy yet, go ahead, jump in, get that link for the Whammy, share it on social media. Don't care where. It could be email, could be a text chain, whatever you want to do. Come back and let us know where you shared it, and then put hashtag Whammy, and you're entered to win this eye candy Japanese maple. A free 1-gallon Japanese maple can be shipped to you. It can be sent for you at our open house. Shout out to Maple Hero. Thanks again for that super chat. We look forward to seeing you at the open house. Guys, if you're coming to the open house, think about shooting a top 5 with us. If you've shot a top 5 before, think about shooting a top 5 Japonicums or a top 5 variegated, a top 5 winter interest Japanese maples, a top 5 species maples. We'd love to hear it because this is our time to sort of get to know you, or think about shooting a top 5. That's how your top 5's changed since your last top 5. It's a fun time to talk plants and at the same time get to know the people in the live chat. We got a great community here, the Maple Mafia. Y'all rock it out. Guys, we also have, if you don't know about it, we've got our eBay happening. MrMaple.com/eBay takes you to our Maple Mafia. Each and every week, we've got items, typically 20 items that go off on Sunday afternoons of rare and interesting trees. That may be some of those trees that sell out quickly on the website when we list them, or some trees that have never been listed quite yet on Mr. Maple. Oddly enough, that is how we're able to offer healthcare here as an option and pay a big, we do 60-40 with our employees, is because of the eBay. So we really appreciate y'all doing that. It means a lot here to be able to offer, things like that to our employees. We've got a great team here that work hard every day for getting you videos out, getting your trees out, growing your trees well here at Mr. Maple. So we really appreciate everything. Can eBay trees be held for pickup? Amy Bird asked. Sean, I believe if we message eBay, Sean's often handling on the eBay side, they can be held for pickup. Also, shout out to Sean, who went and helped Brian this week pick out the whammies for this weekend. we're about to be picking the winner here in just a minute. And after we pick the winner by this random wheel of destiny, what we're going to be doing is giving you some hints and some of the items that are hitting up on Saturday and on Sunday on this weekend's Whammy.
I mean, we could talk about that first and, keep pushing, keep these people waiting just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit longer?
I don't think they're going to mind too much.
Well,
man,
all right then.
Wait,
Corbin has spoken.
Here, let me hit up. So Dylan from 313 says, living in Michigan, I'm so jealous of anyone that lives close to Mr. Maple. Dylan, man, hop on the MrMaple.com friends Facebook. Dude, I've seen people get what is it where everybody hops in the car, they take a long road trip.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes you can orchestrate a little maple road trip with some people. I've seen that happen multiple times. Some homies from Texas came up and visited me.
People from Maryland all the time.
Exactly.
Making one car, get down here. The night before our open house, our open house is April 11th from 8 to 4. The night before, we'll often do a dinner at Tenango's Mexican restaurant, which is on the exit right here where Mr. Maple's at. It's a fun opportunity to get together, talk about plants the night before. We'll announce more details on that to come. And there's details on MrMaple.com right now about the open house, the address, and all that information. So you can go get that information. I guess Corbin's spoken, though, so we're going to tell you a few cool plants listing this weekend. We got Green Globe. That is a lace leaf that gets more of a globe-like shape. We got Edisbury XL 1 gallons. Fountain of Youth 3 gallons? I think you found those in Area 51.
Fountain of Youth. That is, after this fall time, I am like mesmerized by that tree. I have to get me one. It's just, that literal, Matsumura style, like Ryusen weeping habit is going on there with some beautiful fall color. I mean, you cannot beat that in my opinion.
All right, guys. Sakushi Gumo, that's happening this weekend. That's a green that's leaf twist a little bit and looks kind of like a spider. And that's where it gets the name of Sakushi Gumo. It looks kind of like a spider with the way the leaves twist and curl a little bit. Great plant to put out there next to your Peve starfish. Get some interesting textures out there in the garden. You can have your spider next to your starfish. And then you could put a Japanese lanterns out there to really get some cool textures. Miwa's happening this weekend. Takasumense.
Takasumense, great tree. Beautiful tree.
Shirasanum green flag. Purple mask. A few more Osakazuki broom.
Oh, yeah.
Again, Osakazuki broom is a broom we found in Osakazuki. Some reason they keep sending a few from Buckholtz. I wasn't trying to get them sent yet. I'm trying to keep it in production evaluations more, but
I wouldn't put that together, that thinking that was a broom off of Osakazuki by the name, honestly.
We're still in the evaluation process, but if you get one, grow it. Let us know how it grows for you. We got Misha, which is a rare lace leaf by Cor Van Gelder, named after one of his daughters. Glenn Eugene Handy, and Japonicum Orange Fan. I mean, some amazing plants hitting the Whammy this weekend. And that's not even all of them. There's tons more. And I'm just going to go and throw it out there. Everything hitting on Saturday and everything hitting on Sunday are maples.
No, that's wild.
So 10 maples on Saturday and 10 maples on Sunday.
Yeah, if this is your first time, hopping on the live stream, you might start being, you might start putting together why they call us MrMaple.com, man, because we are dropping the craziest cultivars and maples, just every single day, man. Check that limited sale. Look at that eBay. Check out the Whammy, man. And then sometimes there's trees that slip through the cracks, they get put out. They have large numbers on them. They're on the website, but sometimes people are so focused on that 10 at 10, they're missing some gold that's in some large numbers, man. I mean,
this weekend hitting in limited numbers, not too limited, but just enough to make the limited list. Killarney. Killarney on this Whammy, it is amazing. Amazing fall color. Shout out to Richard Bomar, who has a Killarney planted down in Simpsonville, South Carolina, right beside his Karabayama. And he's the one who introduced us to both of those plants because the fall colors are outrageous. Some amazing plants. We plant those with Kihachi Joe, Killarney, and Karabayama. and then all of a sudden you've got this amazing, crazy fall color garden out there in the landscape. Purple Mask also hitting this weekend. And Purple Mask is a super heat-tolerant red mauve kind of color. I know Matt in a podcast recently kept joking around about he thought that mauve was a
avant-garde kind of
Vogue
or whatever. That's
like,
what
it's just a color. It's just a color. But then it goes to like yellows and oranges in the fall. That thing is pretty awesome. Selection by Harold Johnson of Alabama. Guys, some awesome plants hitting this weekend.
Some deeply dissected. Now, hopefully they're talking about, lobes on a maple tree, maple leaf right there. But they asked, is it too early to hold orders for open house?
No, we're actually holding orders for open house right now. If you're coming to open house, you can contact the office and let them know and say, hey, I'm coming to open house. I want to pick it up. That can allow you to save on shipping. I will say that is an amazing thing to do if you've got plenty of room. On the other side of things, the pro move is if you're don't have a lot of room, you go ahead and ship these trees to you so that when you come to Mr. Maple, you can get more. So there's two sides of the coin here. But I think we've held them off long enough.
Yeah, man. I tease you guys long enough on that. Let's spin that wheel, man.
And while you're spinning that wheel, if you are coming to open house and you do want your trees held and you know you're coming to open house, let the office know so that they can go ahead and have those trees on a list so that the second we're able to start pulling, we can have those open house orders ready for you as quickly as possible. The earlier you can let us know that you're coming to open house, the better, because we can prepare for it the best.
Tim, you gotta say in your best voice, let Sean know what to do right now, man.
Spin that wheel. That sounded kind of like spin that wheel. I don't know what kind of voice supposed to say.
We'll workshop that one, man.
We'll have to try that out a little bit more.
Bransky.
Oh, Bransky won. Congratulations, Bransky. Bransky shot a top 5 with us. You can always go check out his top 5. Shot a top 5 with me. And congratulations, Bransky. If you are coming to the open house like you do from time to time, you can pick this tree up or you can have this tree shipped to you. Either way. So congratulations, Bransky, on the Maple Wheel of Destiny. You've got an eye candy Japanese maple. Congratulations. Y'all, thanks for jumping in today. I don't want to keep you too long today, but we got some cool things coming up on the podcast this weekend. I believe this weekend's we got 25 trees that leaf out late, which is an interesting topic. We had, was it Scott Trees that recommended that? So he recommended 25 trees that leaf out early and 25 trees that leaf out late. We got those podcasts put together for y'all. If y'all have any podcast ideas, comment it, not in the live chat, but in the comment section below on this video. We love getting ideas for these podcasts because we've been bringing the podcast hardcore for you for quite a while. I mean, over 3 years, every week, a podcast. So sometimes it's hard to come up with new ideas. I mean, you're talking about pruning, we've done it. You talk about winter care, we've done it. Spring care, grafting. You talk about top 25 list of japonicums. I mean, Shirasanums, the species. We've hit those topics. So go check out our other podcasts. We got some gold out there for your maple collectors. Put in some ideas for us to do more podcasts, because sometimes the hardest thing about a podcast is coming up with a great topic. We know the maples backwards and forwards. We'd love to bring you some information that you're looking for. So let us know any podcast ideas in the comment section of this live video. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, we appreciate you watching. Hopefully we'll see you next week, too, for another giveaway and another whammy. But, yeah, mark that calendar date for that open house. And, yeah, remember, take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.